2 spot.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Whoa! Woo! Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though, they're going to have to shore up. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
The Timberwolves. Making a switch here. Cardinals checked in. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Thunder. Tries it from 19. And that one goes long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best three-point shooting small forwards in basketball. Kevin Durant third.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all. That they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice a defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Durant. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Off the pick, and it's blocked by Jordan. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Buckner. The tray. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Rubio against Westbrook. Step back shot. And it's Rubio again missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Timberwolves timeout called. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Kicks to McLemore. Here's Towns. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Towns has got 8.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wolves put together a nice one. He had 20 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off of fouls. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Ibaka right side. Stolen by Rubio. Here's Wiggins. Westbrook with the steal. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
For Minnesota, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Here's Westbrook. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Launches it, and that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Wiggins, a screen on Westbrook. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Buckner. 37 points for him. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Buckner. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. They set the pick. Here's Cardinal. And it falls over the rim and in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jordan, the screen. No good from Mr. Incredible.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Green's checked in for Ben McLemore. Payne, he's checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City leading by 9. A dominating first.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. They've got Towns. Ricky Rubio is out there with McLemore. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Cardinal in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Rubio with it. Westbrook picks him up. Towns kicks to Cardinal. Here's McLemore. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
The Thunder leading by 14.
You got it.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
They set the pick. And Rubio kicks to Towns. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. J.J. Barea is checked in for the Thunder.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
And we've got a chance here to look at the small forward position and how these players stack up in terms of their free throw shooting during the regular season. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
And, you know, if I was coaching him, I'd tell him to stay greedy trying to get to that line. As a matter of fact, he would never be able to satisfy me with his free throw attempts because I'd always push him to get more.
No good from Mr. Incredible. Timberwolves trail by 14. Rubio with it. 6 points for him. McLemore inside the line. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Buckner, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
He dishes it to Towns. Rubio left side to the inside. And the pass to McLemore. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Rubio. He's covered closely. The shot is off.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Fires for 3. And good. The three-point shot good from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 48. Timberwolves trail by 17. Rubio the pass to Towns. Here's Bilal, defended by Ibaka. Towns, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Karl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
No good on that one. James Johnson's checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Payne's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Thunder leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Screen by Ibaka. They set the pick. Here's Buckner. No good with the triple.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Rubio with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Ball inside.
Here's Buckner. Non-stop scoring machine here. Again, Oklahoma City.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Timeout. Start it. You can go home now, T-Wolves.
All right, Target Center coming out of the corner.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Buckner, covered by Rubio. Takes a 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 53. Timberwolves trail by 19. And Rubio kicks to McLemore. Here's Jones. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Buckner, covered by Rubio. And again, the three-point shot is good from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 13 points in the second half. Rubio outside. The outside leaner. Thunder with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Buckner. Cannot hit. Good D by Rubio.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And they're able to recover. Pass to Bullar. It's stolen by Ibaka. One-on-one here.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
It's tipped. Stolen by Rubio. Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there. Jones in the post, defended by Durant.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Fires the 3, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Mr. Incredible.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Johnson, a wide open look. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Johnson's got 8. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Buckner. The second chance effort, and Durant finishes inside. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
The drive by Rubio. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Buckner. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Rob. And here's the break.
You got it. Let's get the ball
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jones for 3. Here's Bullar. Soft touch off the glass.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Screen by Ibaka. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Gaudala. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
And Rubio kicks to Jones. No one covering. Jones has got 6. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Buckner, covered by Rubio. For 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
On the wing, Johnson. Rubio outside. It's stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Durant with the jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the
play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Rubio point range. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Look on the floor for Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Durant comes in for Gerald Green. Dion Waiters checked in for Williams. And it's Mr. Incredible in for J.J. Barea. So for Oklahoma City right now, on the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Ibaka is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Mr. Incredible in at point guard. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Buckner. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Wiggins drives in. Again, Wiggins missing.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Buckner.
Move the ball.
Corner shot.
Kicking too much.
And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Wiggins outside. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Buckner. Fires from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Wiggins drives in. Good. Wiggins has got 22.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Launches a 3. Again from deep. The three-pointer good from Mr. Incredible.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Jones. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jordan the screen. Here's Buckner. Here's Waiter.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Poked loose. And it's Wiggins missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Buckner, good.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Wiggins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. 22 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jordan. Andrew Godlock comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Barea subbed in for Dion Waiters. And both free throws good for Wiggins. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Mr. Incredible. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Let's get the ball inside.
He feeds it to Godlock. Pass to Mr. Incredible. 6 to shoot. From the arc. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Wiggins outside. High post shot. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Buckner, guarded by McLemore. The tray. Buckner, good.
And his... has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of it.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.